Hey everybody, it is Melanie and it is day 4 of our plan and prep for our how to lose the last 10 pounds group. So today I'm doing a very informal meal planning with you because I just want to walk you through like what goes on in my mind when I sit down to meal plan. And for me, it's always on Sundays is the day that I sit down and sort of plan and prep, but I'm doing it a little earlier this week because I want to help you guys out along the way too. So this morning, I posted in the files section. You go into the files section and you click the albums. Actually, it's photos and then albums. You can actually see where I uploaded the Countdown to Competition plan. This is what we're going to be following to lose our last 10 pounds. And it actually looks like this. If you have the 21 Day Fix Extreme, it looks like this. There's the picture of Autumn in the teeny bikini. And it's just a short handout, and a lot of people miss it and throw it away, but this is what it looks like. And so I took some pictures of it for you to kind of help you out. Now, on the very first page, it talks about determine the 2 calorie charts to use, right? And this is similar to what's in your book that you got, but your purple column, that is your Countdown to Competition. Your green column is your regular one. So what I did is I said, okay, you know, the countdown calendar says for the next 3 weeks, we're going to alternate 2 days on Countdown to Competition eating, 1 day extreme eating. And that's what we're going to do. And we're going to space our meals every 2 hours apart. That means that we're going to eat about 8 meals a day on both Countdown to Competition and extreme eating plans. There's no need to alter your workout schedule. So you're following the same workout schedule that you've been doing. All right. Coffee, tea, water are the same. No soda, no milk, nothing off the plan. Like if you don't find it on a list in this plan, you're not eating it. Deal? All right, so it's strict. It is, but it works. I promise you, like this was the game changer for me. So trust the process and just go with it. You might be a little grumpy the first few days because you're not eating any fruits on your Countdown to Competition days, right? So, okay, so now if we look at the Countdown to Competition, again, this is my little like sheet. I've got my sheets here because this is what I track, right? Each day I write down what I'm eating. So I know that on Monday, and I'm just on a sheet of paper writing down Mondays. Let's just start there. I know that on Mondays, I'm going to get, 3 greens. I get 0 purples. I get 6 reds, which is a lot of protein. I get 1 yellow, 1 carb. I get no good fats like nuts or seeds or almonds. So 0 blues. I get 0 of the orange containers. And I get 3 spoons. So that's like your coconut oils or extra virgin olive oils. All right. So it's pretty basic. So now I think to myself, okay, what am I going to eat? And I've got my 21 Day Fix Extreme little booklet. But honestly, okay, for breakfast, let me go back. If you look at the last page here, it says Autumn's Competition to Regimen. Here it is, right here, right? So you can actually follow like her first day. And I actually do this pretty closely. So like, for example, for breakfast, I'm going to have oatmeal and it's prepared with water. So I'm going to write oatmeal down on my meal plan and I'm going to have an egg white and I'm going to follow the container. So I'll just, whatever the container says, and then a teaspoon of coconut oil. And then what I do for this is, I know this might be gross to some of you, but I'll take the oatmeal and I'll make it with water in the microwave. I use steel cut oats. And then what I'll do is I will put the teaspoon of coconut oil into my oatmeal and mix it up because it melts in there. And then I'll scramble my egg whites with just some cooking spray and I'll dump it all in one bowl and mix it up. And that's how I eat it. So that would be my breakfast with a cup of black coffee. That's what I would drink. Now, I know that meal number 2, I am probably going to need, I need another protein. I need a vegetable. I could have some oil, like another coconut oil. So what I do is I just steam green beans. I get the frozen steamed bags and I just steam them and then I just measure out a container of green beans, right? So maybe my AM snack is going to be green beans. And then what I do on Sunday is I will grill like 5 pieces of chicken and then I'll just chop it up and I'll put it in containers. So I'll get the bag of chicken out, I'll scoop out a red container and I'll have green beans and chicken. And I will use the Mrs. Dash, no salt added, like Fiesta lime, because that's really good. There's a whole slew of them if you go to the grocery store. And then I'll have some coconut oil with that. Right now, meal number 3 is going to be my lunch. So most likely I'm going to have, let's see, if I was going to have some sort of vegetables, probably, no, I can't do salad because you can't have dressing. Can't have dressing. So I could do, you know what is really easy is shrimp. If you have time to go to the store, grab some fresh shrimp and just grill it. And then again, they can have that cold. So you could have some cold shrimp with some like Fiesta lime seasoning if you wanted to. And then you could do some grilled asparagus, which is super easy to make. Again, you can make this ahead of time. You can stick it in your fridge. And just grab it and go. Honestly, I can eat cold food. Doesn't bother me. If you're home, again, you can do steamer bags of vegetables. So then we've got that. Then the afternoon, or you could have your Shakeology for lunch, you know. So my Shakeology is going to be my afternoon snack because that is when I tend to crave it the most. So I'm doing Shakeology with water. And I'm going to put almond extract because it gives me a little extra in there, right? All right, so I've got breakfast snack, lunch snack. Now I'm up to dinner. And for my dinner, I am going to do flank steak because I really like flank steak. And you can put awesome seasonings on there. I'm going to do flank steak. I am going to do, let's see, what kind of vegetables do I want to have? Let's do some grilled zucchini. Honestly, you just go buy a ton of vegetables, Grilled zucchini, and that's it. So if I do that, I'll have 1, 2, I'll have my 3 greens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 reds so far. I have my 1 yellow and 1, 2, I've got 2 spoons so far. So I am going to save, and for my snack at night, because I still have another red, I'm going to make the Shakeology chocolate because that is so easy to make, and it's 1 red and 1 spoon. And it's like my sweet fix. All right. So basic, I didn't make, and this is it. This is on a sheet of paper. I know that the sun is kind of giving you a funky glare, but this is what I do. And then I have another sheet of paper over here that is my grocery list. So I know that I don't have green beans, put that on my list. I need to buy more coconut oil. I need to buy chicken. You're not buying rotisserie chickens. Like you're not just, making the rotisserie chicken and then peeling that apart. It's got preservatives. They pump butter into that. Like you're staying away from that. All right. And then what I'm doing is now I go 2 days like that. And then I do regular nutrition. So I go back and I'm like, okay, my extreme is I get 3 greens, I get 2 purples, 4 reds, and then I'm going to do the same thing. There are recipes in the Fix Extreme book that you can use, and I love them. So I use those quite a bit. I will tell you guys that like the butternut squash stew is awesome. The turkey meatballs are awesome. You could actually make turkey meatballs, and this could be on the countdown to competition. You could have them because a serving is only 1 red and a half of a yellow. So this would be a great snack to have or a great lunch option for you guys to have too. All right. All right. So this is your job, is to do this, and you can do it on paper, or I'll give you a blank meal plan that you can write it all in. But I actually want you to post it in the group and honestly plan your week out as best as possible. Look at what days that you've got things going on. You're going to have to pre-plan ahead of time, like mentally prepare yourself. This morning, my husband made me man cakes, which are protein pancakes, and I always put syrup on them. And this morning I was like, no syrup today. I ate them without syrup. They were sweet enough. They were fine. But it also took up my purple container because it has fruit in it. It took up part of my yellow for the day. And so I really had to give up a lot to have those protein pancakes. So I know mentally the rest of the day is going to be different. All right. Hope that helps you guys. Please, please, please give me any comments or questions you have below, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good day. Happy planning.